Hey, so it's Monday. Remember how we all used to hate Mondays because it meant we were going back to work? And now many of us are stuck at home and trying to figure out how this is going to work. Well, I'm hoping that today's message will inspire you to do things just a little bit differently and motivate you, not necessarily to go out and do great things. We are not all made to be artists. We're not all made to be speakers. Some of us are just made to just do and be. But what I wanted to talk about today is, how are you starting your day? Today is Motivational Monday. I am not trying to motivate you to do a blessed thing that you don't want to do, because there are days where I just don't want to do anything. But I wanted to talk to you if you are one of those people that are finding yourself getting a little stuck. If you have found yourself lounging around in your pajamas maybe more than you intended. Maybe if you're just kind of feeling a little blah. Well, what I want to discuss with you is how you can change that up. A while back, I started reading, and I did not read the whole book. I am not as disciplined as I would appear to be. But I also did get busy with real life, and right now, we have a lot of free time on our hands. And some of us, after a few weeks of doing things, cleaning out the house, maybe doing some yard work or different things and projects, we're like, now what do we do? And it's real easy to wonder what you should be doing. And the truth is, you could do anything you wanted pretty much. We have a homeschool schedule here because I have two sons that are in school, but they are pretty easy and they don't require a whole lot of my attention. And not having to get in the car in the morning and drive really opens up that morning time. Before all of this happened, I was pretty blessed to have pretty wide open mornings where I could do yoga or meditate. And once I had all of this free time, it was like I could do whatever I want. One day I went jogging and I decided I'm probably not a jogger. I just wanted to lose a little weight and I've been eating too many cookies. But I thought I would give it a whirl. How many days do you wake up and wonder, what should I dress for or what should I do today? Because I know that before all of this, even when I had a day off, and some of the days here, I would wake up and I wouldn't jump in the shower right away. I would just stay in my pajamas. I'd make coffee, then I'd make breakfast, then I'd clean up the kitchen or not. But I do know that I would wonder, well, what should I dress for? Should I take a shower now because I might go to the beach, or maybe I'm gonna clean the house? What do I do? And before I knew it, it was like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I had done nothing. So today is about starting your morning with a little bit of motivation. First, stretch before you get out of bed. That's right. Take a few minutes. Many of us would jump out of bed the second our alarm goes off, and then it's a race and a mad dash into the day. Well, right now is a really good time to cultivate a different habit and different practice. Eventually, we will be going back to work, and you're going to go, but how am I going to maintain that? Well, once you start doing things a little differently, if you have to set your alarm a little earlier, you're going to find that you're going to want that time that you've started creating for yourself, and it's going to make your day so much better. So first thing in the morning, before you ever get out of bed, take a few minutes, just like your animals do if you have animals. But if you've ever noticed, when they first wake up, they stretch out. Before your feet ever touch the ground, spend 3 to 5 to 10 minutes in bed, just coming to awakeness and awareness before you hit the ground running. Now, you probably find yourself in your kitchen. Go ahead, start your coffee. If you want to have a cup of coffee first, do that too. I love my morning coffee. I will generally have my coffee before I take a shower. I'm going to tell you that. Or at least get it started. And some days I still find myself going, man, I wasted the whole day because I didn't know what I was going to do. But once you get your little morning bite, if you want to have a little nibble, if you want to have some coffee, so good. Or mud water or tea, whatever your little wake up drink is, go ahead and do that. But within the next hour of you being awake, I want you to get in the shower. That's right, go wash yourself up. The water is going to refresh you, it's going to energize you, and once you get out of the shower and you actually put on clothes and get dressed, maybe blow dry your hair, maybe put on a touch of makeup, even if you're not leaving the house. You know, I used to love all of those 50s TV shows. I think Donna Reed was my favorite. When I was a nurse, I worked the 11 to 3 shift, and sometimes I didn't really have much to do, and I'd be folding all the sheets and the linens because I would put them in the basement while everybody slept. And Nick at Night was relatively new, and it was way different than it is now. But they had on all of the old shows, and I used to love watching the Donna Reed show. And I was particularly impressed with how they got dressed. You know, I just really like that idea of getting dressed for the day. It will make a difference, and you will find yourself being a little bit more productive if you've actually taken a little bit of time to do your self-care. A friend of mine yesterday, also a very big mentor of mine, was talking about Self-Care Sunday, where she takes a whole day to do self-care. Make it Self-Care Sunday and Motivational Monday. However you want to do it, just try to do something to get yourself going. Whether you're working at home or whether you're just hanging out at home, taking a shower is really going to make a difference in your day. If you don't believe me, try it. Oh, hey, you're back from the shower. Now you're probably wondering, now what do I do? Well, you know what? Do whatever you want to do. But I would encourage you to maybe go outside. If you live in an apartment, go out on the balcony, take a deep breath of air, and think, what do I want to do today? What do I need to do today? Maybe bring a little pen or pencil out with you. Maybe you're still going to have a cup of coffee. Bring a journal. Practice you. I happen to love this journal. I have not done a whole lot in it. I got it as a gift from one of the companies I contract for. But you can write, reflect, and dream your day. You can also take a walk. Yes, we've been ordered to stay at home. Most of my walking has been in my backyard. I've foraged berries, as you can see by my purple stained film. I every day go out and get a great big bowl of mulberries off my mulberry bush. I will likely do a little gardening today. I'm gonna head out and get some soil, and yeah, I put on makeup, I did my hair, I put a dress on. But that's okay. If I get dirty, guess what? I can just take a quick rinse and keep going. I find the water so refreshing, and right now I'm really missing the beach, and I'm missing having a pool. I'm actually thinking seriously about digging a big hole in my backyard and filling it with water. I did that already like a week ago. I made a pond, and that's become one of our new little projects, to go out and look at our fish and our waterfall and just creating our own little place. Now, some people are having an easier time than others, and I will give you that. Some of you are in apartments and maybe you don't have a balcony, or maybe it's really cramped quarters. But I'm going to encourage you to go outside. Right? Just do it. Stay away from people. Stay clear. But it's okay to take a walk. You know, the idea is not to congregate. They're asking us to stay separate. But that doesn't mean you have to stay inside. No matter where you are or what you do, I want you to get outside. Most of my work is actually done on my back porch because I love nature. I do not live in a really high nature area like I would love to. So I've kind of created my own little oasis. And I would like to just motivate you to see what happens and if your day changes just by changing up a few things that you do in the morning. While you're sitting there thinking, gosh, I don't know why I never thought of that. Well, I didn't think of it either, okay? I actually read a book by Hal Elrod called Miracle Morning. I never finished the book because I got to the first couple of steps where he said, get up and take a shower and you're gonna feel more motivated. Well, I guess I got so motivated and so busy doing things, I never actually got back to the rest of the book. And now I'm kind of finding myself being a little bit stuck again. So I do plan to revisit that. I have it on my Kindle and it'll be real easy to pick up where I left off. I'm not getting any endorsement for this, nor am I asking for any, but I just found that so inspiring. So change up your day, start your morning a little different. Get up, get dressed, brush your hair, do your hair, blow it out, curl it. You don't have to put on a full face of makeup. But, you know, I love doing my little facial massage from my good friend Kristen at Nourish Organics. I have some of her amazing products, and she's taught me how to do some things. And that's another thing I'm going to be doing in the future, is incorporating into my massage practice little non-surgical facials with the most amazing products. And you can do some of these at home, and you can find her videos also to do that. They are on my page at Kelly Ray Sunshine on Facebook. Please subscribe to my video, and I would love to hear if you do some of these things already. Put it down in a comment, and if you decide to change up your morning, share that with us and see how it has changed you or made things better for you. We are going to be home for a while, so guess what? Maybe it's time to put those pajamas away at least an hour into our day, okay? It's real nice to lounge around, but I'm gonna tell you, if you actually get up, get a shower, get dressed, you're going to find your day so much better and so much more rewarding, even if you are just gonna lounge around the house. Oh, speaking of lounging around the house, make your bed. Don't leave your bed unmade, okay? An unmade bed, no matter how clean your room is don't do it. Even if you plan on going back to your bed, have a throw. Don't get under your covers until you're actually going to sleep. It will change the dynamic. So make your bed. You know, even if you plan on going back to it, change it up and have a beautiful day.